Nicole. I am here with some DIY room decors for you that are super simple and super chic at the same time. We're going to dive right into it with the first one. So there are a few things you'll need. First, a hoop, and then you'll need the first letter of your first name, as well as some greenery and wire. And it's really important that you get green wire so that it blends in with the greenery on the hoop. The first step in making this is going to require some wire cutters, so grab some and you're going to use them to cut the hoop in half. And once you've done that, you're going to use the same wire cutters to cut them down to size so that you have the right size for your wreath. Then comes the fun part. Just kidding, it's probably like the most tedious part of this whole process. You're going to take your greenery and cut each individual stem of leaves off of the main stem. We don't want the main stem, we just want the little pieces. This takes a little bit of time, so I'm gonna fast forward it for you. Once you have all your pieces together, move them aside and get your hoop ready. You're going to take the pieces of leaves that you have, pick out the best ones, and kind of lay them in the order that you want them, from largest on bottom to the smallest on top. You will then grab your wire, and we're going to use the wire to tie both ends of the hoop together. You're going to simply crisscross them and then fold the wire over both ends of the hoop into the shape that you like. To make it more secure, you can add some hot glue to the center just so it doesn't move around too much. And it'll only take a couple of seconds to dry. So once it is completely dry, take the same wire and use it to wrap all of the leaves around the hoop. You're going to, again, use the thicker ones, the bigger ones on bottom, maybe double up if you have some gaps on either side, and then use the smaller ones on top so it looks like it's kind of growing from the middle and growing up and out. And there you go, the wreath is done. I used small command hooks to hook the wreath onto my wall. The next step is taking your letter and using the sticky stuff that you find in Michael's to mount things on the wall without leaving a mark. I just used those to place my A on my wall. I centered it and then I made sure to press really hard so that it didn't move around or come loose at all. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is something that I would actually purchase like at a store, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And we are moving on to the next decor piece, which is a DIY Dip Dyed Vase, which is not painted at all. We're using balloons. You'll need some scissors and a tumbler glass as well. All you have to do is take your scissors, cut off the neck of the balloon as well as the tip of the balloon so that you have a hole on either side. Be sure to stretch out the balloon really well because it might break on you if you don't. And the final step is to take your balloon and stretch it over the bottom of your glass so that it looks like you dipped your glass in paint or hand painted the glass, when in actuality it's just a balloon, so it's pretty simple and it looks really chic as well. I love how it turned out, especially with these flowers. I feel like it looks really elegant, and of course you could use any color balloon you want to match your own bedroom decor that you have right now. And with that, we are moving on to the next DIY, which is a floral headboard. You guys, this one is my favorite. This one is my actual favorite. For this one, you are going to need flowers. And by flowers, I mean a lot of flowers. Definitely try to pick flowers that all have the same kind of color scheme so that it goes really well together without really having to dry. And again, you're going to have to cut off each flower. We don't want the big stem, just the flowers. And from there, you're going to arrange them into 4 rows, depending on how wide your headboard is. And then simply use a hot glue gun to glue the bottom of the stem of one flower into the inside portion of the actual flower. So you're basically making a line of flowers that are all connected to each other. This sounds really simple when I say this, but it's actually really hard. So be sure that you really squeeze the inner petals around the bottom of the stem so that it stays in place and it won't fall apart on you. Again, this took a really long time, so I'm going to speed it up for you guys. And once all your flowers have dried, you're going to end up with something like this. It's super cute and super elegant. You're going to need some fishing wire. You're going to tie it to the very top flower and then use that fishing wire to hang it onto a command hook. Side note, you definitely want to make sure that your command hooks are evenly spaced out, and also you want to make sure that your fishing wire is all about the same length. This will unify all the flowers, making them look very purposeful above your headboard, and voila! You have your finished headboard decor. I'm really stoked about this one. I think it's so cute and super girly. And there you have it, folks. That is my easy bedroom DIY decor for you guys. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you guys end up remaking any of these DIYs, please, please, please tag me and let me know which ones you ended up doing. Also, let me know in the comments below which DIY you liked the most and if you want to see more videos like this. See you guys in the next one. Bye.